Coming up on UT 10 News, a nationally known political analyst comes to UT.
And I have news about a closing happening on campus.
And UT is making icicles before the first snow.
Plus, Morgan McDougal has highlights from the Rockets taking on the Big Ten. Your news in 10 minutes starts now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dina Mitchell.
And I'm Brandon Carnes.
81 children enrolled at the Apple Tree Nursery School on main campus will soon have to be relocated.
That's right, Dina. Reporter Roderick Haupt is live in the newsroom with the details. Roderick, what did you find out?
Well, Brandon, I found out that Apple Tree will be closing their doors after serving the UT community since 1974. Decreased enrollment and less money coming in have been the biggest factors of the closing. UT's Board of Trustees proposed to take over, but Apple Tree declined. Families were notified about the closing November 4th.
We were shocked, we're saddened. We spent months looking for childcare facilities, and this is where we want to be.
There was a proposal to combine both Apple Tree and the Early Learning Center on Health Science campus. UT Provost Dr. Scott Scarborough has rejected the idea, saying he doesn't want to force them into moving to main campus. Since there will be no collaboration of the two places, the award-winning facility will close December 31st. The Learning Care Group, a child care corporation, will take the place of the nonprofit daycare center on January 1st. Live in the newsroom, I'm Roderick Haupt for UT 10 News.
Political analyst James Carville spoke in Doberman Theater last night. Before Carville took the stage, guests were treated to performances by the Glass City Steel and the Toledo School of the Arts. A crowd of nearly 600 attended the lecture of the famed consultant, also known as the Raging Cajun, for his lively and passionate persona.
Talk radio, cable television, 24/7.
The Carville Lecture is part of the Jessup Scott Honors College Distinguished Lecture Series. The College of Business and Innovation is holding its 4th annual competition to launch new businesses. The competition receives up to 60 entries each year from students, faculty, and alumni. The judges, who are from the business community, are looking for the most innovative and marketable product ideas. 2 of the past winners created a collapsible hanger and spinal implant for osteoporosis.
Students need to be innovative thinkers and creative, and that's what corporate America is looking for, and this is what society is looking for.
The winners will receive up to $10,000 towards developing the product. The deadline to enter is February 21st, 2014, and winners will be announced April 15th. 30 potential students interested in UT's nursing program received career advice last week. The College of Nursing held a forum to explain to students how to transition their current studies into nursing. Advisors and deans went over the 8 programs offered by the college. These programs include general registered nursing to family nurse practitioner to nurse educator.
And we are the first to offer the Bachelor of Science in Nursing to DNP program in the state of Ohio.
If you would like more information on the nursing program or scholarships, go to utoledo.edu/nursing.
A new device is allowing students to experience lectures in a different way. The LiveScribe Smart Pen uses special paper to digitally record what the user has written and sync it with the live recorded audio. They can then upload the recordings to the LiveScribe website and view the notes or play back the lecture. Students say it helps lower stress and improves their focus.
You can pay attention in class without worrying about, because I've seen people get anxiety attacks and like, what did the teacher say? Did I miss something?
Smart pens are now available to eligible students at the Office of Academic Access, or they can be purchased at the UT bookstore starting at $130. The UT Department of Chemistry is giving people the opportunity to learn a unique skill. Reporter Frank Basner looked into how to make your own free glass ornament.
With Christmas coming, UT is offering members of the community a chance to learn how to make a glass icicle ornament. Steve Motor has been teaching people how to make these ornaments for 15 years.
This is a simple exercise in manipulation of molten glass or hot glass. It's flame working, so you're working with a torch.
Steve has taught close to 3,000 people on how to make glass icicles, and some of his former students will often return to assist the beginners.
I started coming in and working with Steve whenever I could, and it's just a really fun opportunity to learn something new and make really creative things out of glass.
If you would like to know more about registering for a class to make one of these beautiful glass icicles for yourself, be sure to check out our website at ut10news.com. I'm Frank Fashner for UT10 News.
On Saturday, UT held its 21st annual Wrap Up Toledo. The event is a blanket drive sponsored by the Mortarboard Honor Society. Student organizations collected blankets for 7 local charities, including the YMCA Battered Women's Shelter and Bethany House. The 25 groups came out to raise awareness about the homeless and participate in a fort building competition.
Basically, it's just for helping others. The blankets that we give go straight to the community, so we see basically exactly what it does.
This event collected over 1,500 blankets for the homeless. The theater season continues here at UT with a new play directed by Professor Edmund B. Lingen.
Being presented at the Center of Performing Arts, Out to Lunch is a comedic play that was written by Joseph Langham as a response to the tragic events that took place on 9/11.
It was taking bits and pieces of stuff that was actually happening from the papers and incorporating it into the script and plot line.
The play takes place in a diner and is focused around 2 customers who camp out in a restaurant, causing conflict between everyone who works in the diner, as well as the psychopathic gunman who makes appearances throughout the play. The play will be $5 for students, $10 for alumni, faculty, and staff, and $12 for the general public. The play will resume Thursday and run through Sunday, November 24th, with plays Thursday through Saturday beginning at 7:30 and the play on Sunday beginning at 2 p.m. I'm Nick Meal for UT10 News.
I'm Morgan McDougall, and this is your UT10 Sports. The men's basketball team racked up a huge win last week against powerhouse Boston College. And the women were looking to do the same thing as they hosted number 18 Purdue. But just before that, the diving and swimming team took on the Eastern Michigan Eagles. UT began the meet by winning the first 4 races, putting the Rockets in the lead. Captain Beth Rogers had an amazing day, earning the first place in 2 individual races, beating her competitors by nearly 3 seconds in the 400-yard freestyle. On the diving side, Christy Rickhart came in second place with this dive on the 3-meter springboard. The Rockets conquered the Eagles 170-130, improving their record 3-0 in their season. From the pool to the court, the women's basketball team took on Coach Tricia Cullop's alma mater, the Purdue Boilermakers, in Savage Arena on Sunday. Ndola Deutsch got the Rockets off to a strong start with this jump shot. It's good for 2. Then team captain Ima Thanagero passes the ball to Anna Capitoso. She pump fakes and hits nothing but net, tying the score at 8. The competition was heated as the Boilermakers stuffed the Rockets, but UT kept the score within 5 during the first half. Purdue Courtney Moses hits a 3, giving the Boilermakers the lead at the half, 41-39. Brianna Jones begins the second by executing her post position, getting the rebound and tying up the game 43-all. On the next attack, Thanagero scores with the layup, and then she comes back with a 3-pointer. But in the final minutes, the Rockets let the game go as Purdue's Moses hits a 3 and the Boilermakers defeat the Rockets with the final score of 79-81.
Their mental toughness they showed today was something to admire. And I'm very, very proud of the mental toughness and the perseverance that our team showed today against a very, very good team.
After a weekend full of women's sports on campus, attention now shifts to the football team. Last week, the Rockets conquered the Buffalo Bulls, but this week faced an even bigger challenge, the nationally ranked Northern Illinois Huskies. This is a make-or-break game for the Rockets on the road to the MAC championship. We caught up with Coach Campbell at the Thursday press conference to see how the team is preparing for their next challenge.
It's like I told our kids yesterday, okay, we're going to learn from the film, we're going to get ourselves better, and it's going to be business as usual. And I think that's the approach that this team's taken, and that's the approach that our staff's taken, and we'll continue that as we continue to press on.
Wow, that's looking like a great game. It's going to be anywhere on TV?
Yes, it will be on ESPN2 at 8 p.m. live in the Glass Bowl. Look for Frank Vashner for the highlights on our website later this week.
Thanks, Morgan.
Well, that's it for UT10 News. For the latest breaking news from campus and bios from all UT10 reporters, go to our website, ut10news.com.
And you can always watch our award-winning newscasts on YouTube and Facebook, where you can get caught up on all of your campus news whenever you want. For Brandon Carnes, Morgan McDougall, and all of our crew, I'm Dina Mitchell. Have a great week and stay tuned for more news from the UT campus.